Hi, I'm Justin, DevOps Engineer, and I give Zimbra Collaboration Suite 1 out of 5 stars. For more reviews like these, please click the link below. Before choosing Zimbra, we considered the popular subscription-based alternatives, Microsoft Office 365, Google Workspace, which may have been called G Suite or even Google Apps at that point, to see if it was worth the premium to go subscription versus on-premises where we have a perpetual license. We ended up choosing Zimbra because at the time it was the most cost-effective option. We did not want to get locked in with what we saw as an onerous, long-term subscription payment to a big company that wouldn't really prioritize our needs. We figured better to go with something that's a perpetual license with a smaller company that really knows what we need. Getting Zimbra started was a very complicated process. Zimbra essentially has its own version of the popular Linux command line tools, and you need to use these to perform a variety of different setup options. Their documentation isn't the greatest, it's very seldom up to date, and the documentation can be spread between the actual docs and the legacy wiki and employee comments scattered throughout the internet, so it's really difficult to get a sense for what you actually need to get set up. If you're thinking of choosing Zimbra, just be aware that the company itself has changed hands like a hot potato, and I think there's a reason for that. Maybe back in the day, it used to be a good value proposition to have a perpetual license. You would have an IT guy on premises to support it, and you keep everything nice and simple. However, with the additions that companies like Microsoft and Google are making today in Office 365 and Google Workspace, you'll find that whatever savings you have monetarily in supporting Zimbra are far outstripped by what you don't have simply by outsourcing all that work to somebody else like Google or Microsoft. It's a much better value proposition over the long term to go with something that's managed. A lot of other products are integrating with that versus Zimbra, and I don't feel optimistic about the future of Zimbra as a company.